Hi, I'm Chris Leader. I'm the president of Leaders Edge Training, and I want to welcome you to our monthly tips. I hope you're going to enjoy them. Feel free to forward them on to anybody on your contact management system. Hi, and welcome to this month's Mortgage Tips. This tip I'm going to call this month is the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity to me is when you do the same thing over and over again but expect different results. Why I tell you this analogy is because for years I owned a real estate office. And in my real estate office, we'd have our weekly sales meetings. And I would invite mortgage professionals from different brands to come in and make their presentation. I understood quite clearly as the owner of the office how important it was to have a mortgage professional connected with my real estate team. But what I found was everybody's presentation was exactly the same. They'd come to our office meeting, they would bring their rate sheets, they would bring their box of donuts, and then they'd ask everybody in the office for a mortgage. Well, it's almost 32 years later, and I got to tell you, not much has changed. We have some great technology today that allows us to reach out to the community, but because I teach mortgage agents all across the country, I'm on everybody's database. And guess what I get? I get their monthly tips. And their monthly tips consist of sending out their rate sheet to me. It's 30 years later and we're doing exactly the same thing but expecting different results. So I'm going to say this to you. With technology today, you have the ability to connect with your repeat and referral sources. What you want to do is make sure you send out very high quality information. Information that they would find extremely valuable, interesting, engaging, and that they would look forward to getting your next set of emails. If you send out crap, people are just going to opt off your list. If you send out quality, they're going to forward it to other folks who would benefit from it. Now, not just that, but there's one more piece to this puzzle that I want to mention. Recently, I received a really neat email from somebody who indicated that we could be looking at a mortgage interest rate hike. And they suggested that I needed to look at my own personal business and personal portfolio in terms of my mortgages that I have. I have some investment properties that are mortgaged, and I have my own personal residence. The email was very thought-provoking and made me sort of sit back and think about, geez, maybe I should be looking at our mortgages right now because we have them on adjustables. That being said, I contacted the mortgage person by email and asked them to get back in touch with me. Weeks have gone by and I've never heard from them. You see, the first part is sending out something that's really interesting, and he did that. The second part is, now that he inspired me to call, he needed to follow up on the lead, and he didn't. So yes, we have technology, and yes, we can send, and we need to send out stuff that's thought-provoking, but never lose sight, it's still a sales business, and all the money's in the follow-up. So make sure you follow up with your clients, send out some thought-provoking information, and do it on a regular basis.